I was doing the newspapers this morning and I went into Brenda and I said, my God, look at this story. Joe Exotic is in the news. And I said, do you remember last year when all we were talking about was the Tiger King and Joe Exotic? Wasn't life an awful lot simpler then? As opposed to now, and COVID this and coronavirus that, and who's positive and who's negative and what's the number today? Life was an awful lot more simple this time last year. Because Joe Exotic's back in the news today. He's hoping that Donald Trump will give him a pardon before he leaves presidential office. Now, Joe Exotic is in jail. He's Joseph Maldonado Passage. He's serving a 22-year sentence for plotting to kill the animal activist Carol Baskin. If you watch Tiger King, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If you didn't, you won't have a clue. Am I recommending you should watch it? Kind of. It's all right. I didn't think it was great, but others absolutely loved it. And Brenda says, I know a girl, she said, that wrote to Joe Exotic in jail, and he wrote back to her. And that girl is Clodagh, and she joins my phone. Clodagh, good morning.
Morning, Neil. How are you?
So you probably won't talk to me now because I won't recommend The Tiger King as being worth watching.
Each to their own, like.
Well, thank you for that. Each to their own. So you're a fan of his, so much so you wrote to him, did you?
I did, yeah. It was back in April, you know, like you said, when things were simple and you just wanted to get through lockdown and have a laugh. So I decided to get myself some tiger print paper and gel pens and a couple of bottles of wine, and off I went right into him.
Do you know what you wrote? Do you have a copy of it, or is it just his response?
Well, the only thing I realised, I never actually took a full-on picture of what I wrote, but I had a video, but I can recall what I said to him.
What'd you say to him?
So I got tiger print paper and I just started off by obviously slating Carol Baskin. Had a bit of profanity in that, you know, couldn't really be saying now on air what I said, but just slated Jeff Lowe and Carol Baskin, and I just started feeding his ego then, like, and I was just like, you know, everyone loves you, you're so famous, I adore you, I love your music, like, not being that true, like, I really just absolutely made the fun with it, you know, it wasn't, what I was saying wasn't exactly true, like, because I'm not exactly...
You were buttering him up, is it?
Exactly, I was absolutely feeding his ego, like, I don't actually love his music, and I don't think he's an inspiration, but, like...
So why'd you write to him at all, then?
I know, because to be fair, like, do you know why? Like, it was a laugh, like, do you know what I mean? Like, it was back in last April, so times are tough, and we found fun with it, and he brought fun to our lives, and, you know, it was like not every day you can turn around and say, oh yeah, I wrote to Joe Exotic there in prison in Texas, like.
So off the letter went to Joe Exotic in jail in Texas, and
yeah.
How long were you waiting for? Did you expect a response?
No, I didn't, because like this is back in April now, and obviously then it obviously Joe Exotic started dying down not long after, and you know, I done that in April, sent it off, and I was laughing because it was the 29th of June. Like, I forgot I even sent the letter, and I was actually remembering this week, I was checking the post every day because I was supposed to wait for bank statements. Then I was like running up, got the post one morning in June, looked down it, saw his name, saw his prison number. I started screaming, going around the house now. My mum was like, what is going on? My dad was looking at me stupid. I was running around screaming, saying I got a letter from Joe Exotic, and my father didn't even know who he was. He was like, what? You're writing to death row lovers, is it? And I was like, no, it's Joe.
Can you read out the letter?
Yeah, I have it here. Like, it's honestly, I can't say for myself. We all could achieve something in 2020, but it'll only take me to get a letter in the door from Joe Exotic, like. Right, so I have it here, so I'll start reading it out. So it goes. Hey, just got your letter today. Thank you so much for the love and support. Please tell everyone in Ireland I send my love. And can you please all get on to Trump's Twitter and ask him to sign my pardon that I have going, and Ireland will be my first stop. We will party our asses off, so keep my story alive and be my voice. I promised Dylan he was going to go to Ireland. Save my life, please. Love you, Joe Exotic.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
It's brilliant, like, oh.
I'm told you dress up as Joe Exotic, do you?
Yeah, I did that like that back in like when it was at the peak of it, and you nothing to do with your lives. And I was there one day and I was like, you know what now, for the crack, we're going to dress up as Joe Exotic. And I put some effort into it. Like I had the crutch, I had the cowboy boots, my sister did my makeup, and I put it up on TikTok and everything. Like, so there's videos of me being dressed
So
up.
that moustache and that little schmegel, is that makeup?
Yeah, it's makeup, yeah.
Were you on first dates last year?
Yeah, I was, and I actually put a picture of myself on first dates in the letter. So they know what I look like.
Did you find love on first date?
I did not. I didn't even get his second name.
Did you get a date on first dates?
I did have a date on first date. They aired there back last March, and it was great crack. But
sure, dating during COVID is impossible, I'd say, is it?
Yeah, I mean, like I am seeing someone at the moment now, so I suppose it's working out well for me. It only takes me in the middle of a pandemic to find someone like.
He's not jealous of your love affair with Joe Exotic, I hope, no?
God, I don't bring that up much to him now. I did text him I was going on air, and he was like, "You are not."
Clodagh got a letter from Joe Exotic.
He doesn't listen to this now.
Do you think he'll get a pardon? He's got a long stretch ahead of him, like 22 years.
No, I don't like, because at this stage, if he was going to get a pardon, Trump would have done it by now.
You can't help but feel sorry for him at the same time.
You do, though. You actually would, like, because it is sad, like, and he's deluded, like, and I mean, it's all well and good saying it's funny, but like what he does was mad. What he did was mad, like.
Are they doing a follow-up to that?
They were supposed. I know there was talk that they were supposed to do another Netflix documentary.
Something like that, yeah.
But it never really came about. Not unless they're putting in production now. But I haven't really heard much that way.
Well, a lot of that got paused, which I'm going to have to do for the day. But it's lovely to finish on a happy note. Well, happy for you, not so much for Joe Exotic, but.
No problem at all. Look, thanks so much.
Whatever trick you come up with next, come back to me and let me know what it'll be, because we need those glimmers of light and sunshine and happiness. Mind yourself, Clodagh.
No problem at all. Thanks, Neil. Have a good day.
Take care.